Hey guys, what to trade next week? In this video we'll discuss euro dollar, we'll analyze WTI crude oil, we'll take a look at gold, and we'll discuss a potential long trade on a dollar Swiss pair. I will share with you forecast, potential scenarios, and a lot of very important things. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's start. Right traders, let's warm up analyzing EURUSD pair. We are on a daily time frame, and you can see that from April the market started to trade in a bullish trend. The price is setting higher highs, higher lows, and we see a steady, healthy bullish trend. And looking left at structure, you can see that just recently the pair reached a very important structure resistance, and you can see that the price set two equal highs around that structure. And it is a classic moment of a bullish accumulation here, traders. Yes, with two equal highs and higher lows, buying volumes are accumulating. And at the moment we see a breakout attempt of that structure. You can see that at the moment bulls are trying to break that structure. If we close above that structure on a daily, if we see the daily candle close above that resistance, we will expect a bullish continuation. And then the pair will most likely go all the way up to that resistance. So next week your plan will be the following. If we close above that structure, then we will look for a retest of a broken structure, and on a retest we'll look for buying opportunities to that resistance. Hey traders, learn technical analysis with my ebook. If you want to learn price action trading, structure trading, top-down analysis, candlestick patterns, risk management, and trade management, you will definitely enjoy that. You can look inside the book on my website. It is vasilytrader.com/ebook. Check that and let's continue. Our next guest for today is a dollar Swiss pair. And we are on a daily time frame, traders. And you can see that at the moment, dollar Swiss pair is ranging. Yes, here's our resistance of the range, and here is our support of the range. And you can see that for a couple of days the market is quelling around support of the range, and you can see that we formed right here a very cute doji candle. Yes, and what do we know about the doji candle? Doji candle being formed on the key level is a very strong reversal clip, right? So definitely we should monitor dollar Swiss and look for buying opportunities there. Take a look what I spotted on a 4-hour time frame. Opening a 4-hour time frame, let's by the way remove our structure and focus on the price action. If we take that high and draw a trend line, let me change the color for you by the way, here it goes. You can see that here we have a very peculiar falling trend line. And actually, I see one more. If we take that low and draw one more, you can see that at the moment, dollar Swiss is trading within this falling parallel channel. And what do we see within that channel? Let's analyze the price action, traders. Take a look. Here's our left shoulder, right head, and then the right shoulder. We have a very cute head and shoulders pattern. Inverted head and shoulders pattern, and you can see that at the moment we have the breakout attempt of its neckline, right? By the way, how to draw the neckline here properly, I would suggest taking into consideration the wicks right here as well. So that is our neckline, traders, and you can see that at the moment the market is trying to break the neckline of the head and shoulders pattern and the trend line of the channel. So next week, if we close above that neckline on a 4-hour, I would suggest buying on a retest. I would suggest buying on a retest, and once we see the retest, we will buy, expecting a bullish movement. By the way, traders, if you want to learn how to trade head and shoulders pattern, watch this video. There I explain how I trade head and shoulders pattern. So buying the market and retest, I would suggest setting our stop loss below the head strictly. And our first target for this trade will be the closest strong intraday structure resistance. And right here, I see such a resistance. Yes, very strong resistance right here. So that will be our first target, and our second target will be higher, the next strong resistance. Let's check where do we have the next strong resistance. I guess right here. Yes, you can see that here we have very important structure shelf, right? So we will close 50% of our profits on first target, and the rest we will keep till the market reaches the second target. Last thing to note right here is the break-even point. You can see that here we have a minor structure resistance. I would suggest moving your stop loss to entry once that structure is reached. Yes, apply that structure for position protection. And now let's discuss WTI crude oil traders. And I want to remind you that earlier we spotted together a bearish breakout of this rising parallel chain. Yes, we got the confirmed violation of its support, and we were looking for shorting opportunities on a retest of the broken support of the channel. But fortunately, no confirmation were spotted, and here we awarded loss, and then the market went higher. Going higher, you can see that it looks like the price has perfectly respected that horizontal structure. Yes, we have a very nice and strong horizontal structure right here. And you can see that that's why the market dropped nicely from that. By the way, you can see that the price doesn't respect that trend line anymore. So we take away that from our chart. So it looks like that structure is respected. And moreover, I have even spotted a very nice confirmation on a lower time frame. Opening a 4-hour chart, you can see that right here we have a perfect example of a bearish flag pattern. Yes, very cute flag right here. And you can see that the price broke the support of the flag to the downside. And now we see a local bullish movement. So I assume, traders, that next week we may see the retest of a broken support of the flag, and then a bearish continuation first to that local low, and then lower. Yes, lower to lower structure levels. Our next goal for sellers will be that structure support, right? So very bearish bias. And if you want to learn how to trade flag formation, watch this video. There I explained how I trade flag pattern. Alright, traders, and now let's discuss euro dollar pair. And this week was quite bearish for euro dollar, and I spotted a very peculiar thing here on a daily time frame. Zooming out the chart, traders, and taking that high, I spotted right here this falling trend line. And you can see that this week, once that trend line was reached, the market dropped nicely from that. And you can see, traders, that currently euro dollar is coiling around this daily structure support. Yes, we have a very peculiar zone of demand right here. And opening a weekly time frame and looking left at structure, I want to remind you that that daily structure matches perfectly with the weekly structure. Yes, with the 6 years low. And on a daily time frame, returning back to a daily time frame, the price action right here looks very bearish to me, to be honest. And right here, I see multiple signs of a bearish accumulation. What does it mean? It means that trading within this narrowing range, selling volumes are accumulating. And we may expect a breakout attempt of that horizontal support soon, right? And traders, if we close below that support, yes, especially if we close below that on a weekly, it will be a very strong bearish clip. And returning back to weekly and looking left at structure, you can see that we have no structures right here. Yeah, the market can start falling like crazy. So please pay close attention to euro dollar, pay close attention to that support, because we may see a breakout attempt. Traders, I'm not predicting that the market will break. I say that if we break that, then we will see a very strong bearish rally. And for those who are looking for shorting opportunities next week, I would suggest monitoring the trend line. Yes, from that trend line we can short. Also, if you are a pullback trader, you can consider a test of that yellow support, and from there you can look for a confirmation to buy, but only pullback trade, right? So let's see what will happen. By the way, let me know in the comment section, do you believe that your dollar will break this structure or not? Let me know in the comment section. Last but not least is gold. And as I predicted, from that resistance cluster, the market dropped nicely, and the market even managed to violate that layer to the downside. And now the market is preparing to test that layer, right? We have a very important layer. By the way, it is the year's layer. And if we look left at structure, you can see that here we have a very important zone of demand that the market is approaching right now. And definitely next week we will look for a pullback trade from that structure. Yes, within that area, your task will be to look for confirmation to buy. Yes, trading within that area, you should monitor intraday timeframes, and on intraday timeframes, wait for confirmation to buy. One of the confirmations that you can consider is a breakout on a 4-hour time frame, traders. I spotted right here this very nice falling trend line. And your confirmation can be a bullish breakout of the trend line to the upside. Yes, so if we see a sharp bullish movement to the upside and violation of the trend line, I believe it will be a nice trigger to buy gold. Yes, it will give you a very nice pullback trade. And anyway, from Monday, I will monitor the reaction of the price to this structure. And if I see any decent confirmation, I will definitely post an update on my free Telegram channel. Also, I know that many of you are very bearish biased on gold, and I know that many of you want to short. I really want you to wait for a bearish breakout of that yellow zone. First, you need a daily candle close below that area to confirm a breakout. Only when the price breaks that to the new side, we'll expect a bearish movement to the next strong support. And our next strong support will be right here. So let's see what will happen. But, you know, something tells me that the market should retrace from that support. It looks quite oversold at the moment, so I will be looking for a pullback trade next week. Right, traders, that's it. Remember that if you have any questions, you can always ask me in the comment section here on YouTube. I always reply. Also, traders, if you want to learn how to trade, if you want to learn my trading strategy, don't forget to check my ebook, the link in the description below. Also, traders, please like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I will see you next week.